here at the stand with Colossia and Craveen, and there's 3 students here who are going to explain how their concept can help prevent drinks being spiked. So Aisling, could we start with you on how this concept came about?
So basically in January we decided we want to compete in the Young Scientist, but we're trying to brainstorm ideas, and at the time, you know, lead in water, that was very topical, and we actually learned that you can do that through spectrometry. And we thought, oh, if you could do this, you could detect lots of things. And then we decided to come up with Spyked, which is you can detect if your drink has been spiked using a spectrometer.
Well, basically we've developed an absorptive spectrometer programmed into your phone. When you shine a light source through one side of the spectrometer, it goes through a substance which has the liquid end, say, we put orange metal into it. So when it shines through, the metal orange will absorb a certain wavelength, and once it goes through the diffraction gradient, the white light will split up into the colours of the rainbow, a spectrum. So when you put our app on the other side of the spectrometer, it'll detect what wavelength has not been let through into it. And it's basically a fingerprint to what substance is in the liquid.
So now we want to create a device that's small enough for people to carry around with themselves.
So I'm here with brothers Paul and David, who are going to explain how 3D modelling is going to advance our knowledge of geophysics and astronomy. So Paul, can you just tell us a little bit about your project?
So this project is using 3D models to gather and interpret data to form conclusions for geophysics and STEAM concepts. If the new junior cycle goes ahead, then they'll all be part of the new junior cycle science, because Earth and space is going to be an equal part to biology, chemistry and physics on the new junior cycle.
And David, could you just tell us maybe kind of what the next step is really? I mean, is going to advance these kind of 3D modellings? Will you be looking to introduce it to schools and stuff like that as part of the junior cycle?
Part of our experiment was bringing the models into schools to see how students reacted and how they felt about using models in abstract concepts. And our results show that an overwhelming majority of students enjoyed using the models, and even more wanted to build the models themselves and bring them as a project in TY or a module in other years in the school year. It could be used for a 3D printer, but we think the best part of the experiment was building and developing the models, the students by themselves, so that they see and understand the concept as they progress through making the model.
So our project is entitled Female Friendly Phone Alert System, and we know that some phone calls are just too important to miss, so we decided to modify a standard handbag to alert a user of an incoming call.
We cut the handles of the handbag and we put plastic tubing, and we inserted 10 red millimeter LED lights so that you can alert the user through flashing lights, and then we got a vibration motor, so also when it's going off you'll feel it up here and down here.
We've been working on it since September. We did have help from our teachers, but we did most of it ourselves, so it was a lot of work.